My name's Katie Cantu, and this is Carrie Van Zanny, and we work for the Jasper County Conservation Board. We've got Kent Dunsbergen and Nathan Unsworth on our burn crew. Jerry Ratliff, Rob Graham, and Dennis Cooling are also helping us out tonight. So most of our staff is out here helping burn tonight. And I'm just going to share a little bit about why we burn, and then about how it's going to work tonight, and so you guys have an idea what's going to happen. Let them get a head start. We got our water tanks and all our supplies and everything they're hauling out there. We burn, we have our evening public burn every year. We try to if the weather cooperates, and we usually alternate between areas. We burn a prairie once about every 3 or 4 years, depending on if the weather cooperates. So we don't like to burn the exact same spot every year. So we're going to actually be burning this section just kind of up over the hill here tonight. Last year we had burned up through the middle of that prairie, and what we're doing is we're clearing off all the dead brown stuff, the duff that builds up, and we're opening it up so that the prairie plants can send up new shoots and have a lot of room to grow. And we're killing a lot of the woody species like dogwood and sumac and little trees and stuff that starts to creep into our prairie. A lot of the weeds that we don't want usually are not fire resistant, so usually we just kill them off when we burn. So that's a good thing. And this last prairie we burned, or the prairie we burned this last year, actually the wildflowers and everything came up and were just beautiful last summer. If you guys got a chance to come out here last summer, you know, after we burn an area, it really does help the overall health of the prairie. And so just keep in mind that most of the prairie plant is underground in the root system. The roots of our grasses can go 10, 12 feet deep in the ground. So we're just kind of clearing off the top, and then that's going to send up a lot more shoots. So we're going to be doing that over here on this side. We had done some mowing over here as well. Another way to manage a prairie, to kind of knock back weeds and stuff. We've had some problems with the sweet clover, and it got to be 8 feet tall last year, and Kent just started mowing it down. And so some of this, and it greened up really fast. Some of this isn't going to burn great. The best area is probably going to be just on this ridge and just on the other side. And so what they're going to do is they've checked the wind speed and the wind direction, and they're going to start lighting the fire against the wind. They're going to light the backfire, and that's going to be down over the ridge here in the corner. And they're slowly going to work their way out around the edges, and then they're going to end up here, and on the north end they're going to light the head fire. And we do that so that it's a safe, controlled burn. We want it to all stay contained in one area. We don't want it to jump over and catch the rest of the park on fire. So we mow a slow backfire along the edge. So sometimes it takes a little while for that to get going. But then they'll light the head fire, and it'll all burn up through the middle, and that's when it's a little bit more spectacular to watch. Okay, so you kind of got to stick around for that. Let's see, our clothing we're wearing, I should talk about that. Everyone in the bright yellow banana suit, that's on our burn crew tonight. This is Nomex clothing, and it's fire resistant. And we also have helmets on. Of course, we're not fighting forest fires or anything like that. There are some trees out here and that sort of thing, so to protect your head. What's really nice about these, I can demonstrate this, is one thing when I burn, I don't like inhaling all the smoke and stuff, so this has got a nice little smoke flap. And so you don't have to breathe that in. And we also have goggles, so you don't get smoke in your eyes and that sort of thing. So gloves. So when you burn, it's important you have the right equipment. The lighters for our prairie fire are going to be using drip torches. It's a big canister of fuel, and they light the end, and as the fuel drips out, it lights, and so it looks like they're kind of dripping fire almost, and that's how they're going to light it. We've got water tanks and rakes and other equipment in case the fire starts to creep across the path, that we can easily put that out. Tonight, what we're going to do is you guys are going to come with me and Carrie here. We're going to cross the dam. and we're gonna walk kind of down on the other side of the pond here, and that's probably gonna give us the best view of this hillside, so that you guys can see them light the head fire. Later on, as they start to work their way back, we'll probably lead the group back up here to the parking lot, and you can watch the rest of this. This is going to be pretty slow up here. It's probably going to be smoky because it is so green, but we'll work our way back this direction. At any time, please do not go into the taller grass. Don't ever walk in there, even if it's burned already. We don't want you guys in that. We want you right here either on the path or in the gravel parking lot, and that's just for everybody's safety. And we want everybody to come with us over to the other side, and then when we're ready to come back, we'll just announce that, and we'll all come back together. Okay. Any questions or anything for us before we get started here?
If it were raining or windy, you would postpone this tonight?
Yeah, if it was too windy or if it had rained. We almost postponed because we had all that rain earlier this week. There is some really wet spots out here still, so we'll see how that goes.
One more thing I wanted to mention is, you know, after you burn a prairie, everything turns a dark color, of course, and I'm sure if you've ever been outside in the summer and you have a black shirt on, you get warm pretty quick. Well, the same thing happens with the soil underneath the burned prairie. It's going to warm up way faster than a prairie that's got grass all on it that's not black or dark colored. So the soil is going to warm up quicker, the plants are going to come up quicker. So a good thing to do if you get an opportunity is to come back out here in a couple weeks and see how quickly things are coming up here, because they are going to come up quicker here than they are over there. So, yeah.
I got a question. What kind of...
Too bad, actually.
See, to me it seems windy, but I guess
Yeah, it does seem windy.
They didn't see any? He was wanting to know when they came out. Maybe we should let him know. He probably knows, but let him know what's solid.
I don't hear it. Do you guys hear it?